Since this whole issue erupted, I've spent every day that I could trying to help Newport through the trials that it's going through.
Former JPEAK President Bill Stenger speaking after pleading guilty in federal court for his role in the EB-5 scandal. Good evening this Friday night. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lauren Maloney. Well, Stenger reached a plea deal connected to the largest fraud case in Vermont history. He pleaded guilty to submitting false documents to the feds. In doing so, he will avoid fraud charges, but he could still face up to 5 years in prison. Local 22's Devin Bates was at the hearing today. He is now live outside Burlington tonight with more. Devin, what can you tell us here?
Yeah, Lauren, after leaving the courthouse, Stenger's attorney said he believes his client won't see the inside of a jail cell when all of this is said and done, and instead he quickly turned his attention to two other prominent figures in this investigation. While standing next to Bill Stenger, attorney Brooks McArthur wanted the focus to be on JPEAK's former owner, Ariel Quiros, and his advisor, Bill Kelly.
They're fraudsters, they're con artists, and they took advantage of Bill Stenger, they took advantage of the people of the Northeast Kingdom.
As for Stenger himself, he gave some emotional comments outside the courthouse, despite objections from McArthur. He talked about his connections to the city of Newport through the scandal.
I live there. I care about that city. And I've done everything I possibly have been able to do in my own way since 2016. And I dare say that the community would agree with that.
McArthur, meanwhile, had some choice words for Ariel Quiros, who reached a plea deal of his own last August. McArthur took issue in particular with comments from Quiros' attorney Neil Taylor, who suggested Stenger's plea deal only came about because of his client's prior cooperation.
Neil Taylor doesn't know what he's talking about. Ariel Quiros has a hard time saying his name, honestly. So we would have welcomed at any point having Ariel Quiros get on the stand, because we've got binders of inconsistent statements, lies, and other people that he has defrauded through his career.
McArthur also went after Department of Financial Regulation Commissioner Mike PIECIAK, who said a possible 5-year sentence is significant and brings closure to the Northeast Kingdom. Stenger will face a sentencing hearing later, but McArthur was asked in particular whether that was a signal for the judge to deliver 5 years.
I don't know what Mike PIECIAK is doing. I think Mike PIECIAK is grandstanding, and I think when we all arrive back here at sentencing, Mike PIECIAK will have to answer some questions as well.
I talked to Commissioner PIECIAK about that comment.
You know, they can say what they want, but as I said, I'm pleased that he took responsibility for his actions. I'm glad that the matter has closed, and I'm proud of the work that our department did, frankly, as well. We spent, like I said, a tremendous amount of time following every penny of this fraud.
Now, in the original indictment documents a couple years back, Quiros was described as the key decision maker of the group. Meanwhile, Stenger's responsibility was marketing this project to potential investors. Next up for Stenger is going to be an evidentiary presentation in late October, where Quiros and Kelly will be testifying. Live in Burlington tonight, Devin Bates, Local 22 News.
Devin, thank you.